What's up, man? Tony.
Blake,
good to meet you. All right, Javon, Coach. Good to have you.
Good to meet you. Yes, sir.
All right, pop on down, brother.
The interview session is really an introductory period. We hand it over to our coaches. We let them have the time. In that 15 to 20 minutes, we want to be able to less stress them and less stress them intellectually, and let's see what they know.
You got to go in there with the interview mindset because that's what it is. You're interviewing for a job.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. All right, I am going to teach you one of our zone plays real quick. Right? It's going to be, this whole thing's going to be fast because we only got the 18 minutes, right?
We only got a few minutes, 15, 18 minutes. We got right to the point. We got right to the ball.
So I'm going to teach you that. At the end, I'm going to have you pop up and teach it back to us as much as you can remember, right? Don't expect you to be perfect, but as much as you can remember.
Obviously, you want to see how quick that they can recall things, how fast they retain something that you tell them, and really just what their background is for what they've been taught in football.
All right, that makes sense so far?
Yes, sir.
The last thing I want you to look at are these 4 terms.
I teach them something really quick. One of our plays, just a quick install. Hey, here's this is what we call it. These are the rules. It's nothing crazy in depth, but just enough where I want to see them have to retain that.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. You just got to be ready for anything they throw at you.
All right, what protection is this? So it's 5-man, what'd you guys call that?
We start watching some of their tape. I'll have a cut-up made of good plays where I have questions on.
Did you guys do that on the run, Blake, or did you have a term?
If we saw we were able to either push it or call an out call on a blitz look.
It might be a scheme thing or a technique thing, just to hear them talk through, hey, you guys encountered this problem. How were you guys taught to solve this?
You just got to be able to explain what you're thinking.
Talk to me about this play. What do we got?
So we got another inside or mid zone to the right. Our center ID is number 24.
It's hard to do all that in the small amount of time you have. That's why I like to ask them things about, hey, talk me through this combination. What are you expecting from your guard here? What are you expecting from your tackle here? And hearing kind of how they go through those things.
Try to get my helmet almost in the armpit of that guard and just fill the space and drive.
You guys trying to drive vertically on the angle to your linebacker? Good, love that.
So you're able to really kind of get a view into what their foundation is in terms of learning with the game.
Where do you want this end?
You put them right over the tight end.
I try to be as forthcoming and understanding about what these guys are going through as possible. I certainly don't base everything that I judge off of a player when I'm evaluating them off of a single interaction. I might have gotten this guy after he's talked to 12 other teams and his brain's fried.
All right, coach it up.
Between the guard and the center.
Very, very smart.
Tackle will be able to pick him up.
Very articulate.
Combination with him.
Really, really confident. Really, really poised. Wasn't rattled at all.
Inside is
good.
I think there was 4 or 5 plays that I learned.
Yeah, you remember the strong inside?
And then there was one play that was at the tip of my tongue and I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, you're so close.
He was doing a good job of kind of encouraging me he's like, come on, you're right there. Like, you're doing a good job. Just it's right at the tip of your tongue. I know it. When you're up there, your mind's just racing. You're trying to remember everything, trying to pull everything from what he said, because it's all about the little details. Like, you got to know the combinations, where you're going, just all the little stuff that he taught you at the beginning of the meeting.
Hey, that's a really good job. That's really good recall.
I walked away feeling really impressed with him. He just had an impressive presence about himself.
Great job. Appreciate your time.
You have to put your best foot forward every interview, but then right as that interview's done, you kind of have to flush it and prepare your mind for the next one. Like, you can't think about their plays, you can't think up on anything you said or you thought you maybe messed up. So you just gotta go into every interview like it's your first one.
It's a nervous time, you know. It's obviously a huge part of these guys' lives. And so if you're able to go in there with that kind of energy and being genuine and put yourself out there like that, to me, I mean, that bodes well for, you know, what happened to him this year. You come here and you're starting the year as a backup, and then all of a sudden, dude, it's your time to step up and you got to go, and you never flinched, which was the same thing that we were able to see there, which was pretty cool.